I love you. Welcome back to the Couch Potatoes. I am the Green Traveler from Gorsh.
And I am the faceless Leon. I don't know, I decided not to slow down any more than I usually am.
I'm trying to prolong the episode because I know it'll be a short one.
Oh, is that right?
I'm trying to give it its dues.
Okay.
Make it to the 20-minute mark at least.
Well, I think our shortest episode was like 16 minutes something, but it might have been 19 minutes something.
Man. Yeah.
And I think that's because we decided to cut out a clip of it too.
We were just like, that's a little too edgy.
I don't think it was that. I think it was like we literally just said that 3 different times.
Oh, we do that sometimes. We get rambly. That's what we are. Well, I have an excuse. What's your excuse?
What's your excuse?
I'm Gorshin. There's no other Gorshins around to talk to, so when I meet other people that are likable to my nature, I just ramble.
Oh,
because I build
for the rambling.
Yeah, because I'm a hermit.
I see.
Gorshins are hermitage. We like to keep to ourselves.
I see.
Yeah. So then when I meet people, I'm just like, okay, now I can talk because I've bottled things up for 3 days.
Okay, well, for me, it's more about that I can't keep a goddamn thought in my skull.
That's fair.
It just doesn't happen.
ADHD.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
So we're here to talk about Octopussy.
That's right.
See, sometimes I can make it work for me. Just like that.
We need to address the elephant in the room, which is that we're in the same room.
Oh. I thought you were talking about me.
I thought, if anything, you'd think I was talking about Octopus because, boy, what a name.
Well, it's not what you think, except for it is.
It kind of is, yeah.
It's exactly what you think almost, but not.
Well, no, it's the 13th episode of Bond, which is, it's crazy. We've watched 13 of them. Dirty 13.
Is this
Baker's
the unlucky Bond, then? No,
it's not my... I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't remember this one.
I do. Well,
I remember bits and pieces.
But I will say that when I went to reflect upon the movie, I did remember saying while I watched it that I'm going to remember this one. This was an interesting movie.
Yeah.
And I kind of think I said that for Your Eyes Only as well. For Your Eyes Only.
Uh-oh.
Jesus, that's a stupid sentence. But I definitely looked back at the movie and was thinking of scenes from For Your Eyes Only for this movie.
Yeah.
But then I got it straight. Mostly because I remembered that Octopussy is a person.
I know, right? Yeah, there's like bits and pieces that I remember, like certain scenes, certain images, but my brain turned off so fucking hard on this one because it's just another run-of-the-mill Bond film. It's like they went right back to the textbook. Like they tried their sci-fi, they went to space, they had some fun.
Yeah.
And now they're just like, all right, now it's just strict spy shit. And we're going right back to it. Like, I read the synopsis when we got into the room here and started recording. I was like, I need to read the synopsis real quick. And I read the first paragraph, and it was so dense with information. I was just like, what in the fuck? Like...
Yeah, you did have to kind of pay attention to this one, but I think I did an okay job to review it. We'll see. This may be our least liked episode, or maybe it will be the most liked because Pussy's
Bond,
in the title.
That's right.
Excuse me.
It's crazy. People love Bond. They tune in to hear us talk about Bond. I'm sure we piss off a lot of people with the fact that we're not as invested.
Yeah. We're pissing off people all over the place.
Oopsies.
So
what happens in Octopus?
Octopussy, I'll give it a go. We start off with a clown chase.
That's right. That's right.
And this guy is running from this dagger throwing duo, And he makes it to this house with this fake, you find out it's fake Fabergé egg.
Ooh.
And it turns out that he was 00.
009.
009.
When he was running, he had clown face makeup on. Did he have clown shoes?
I mean, that would add to the challenge.
That would have been very hilarious. I don't remember him having clown shoes, but I really hope he did.
Well, sometimes it is also funny if the clown has really small feet.
That would have been great, too. I don't know if they did. I can't remember at all.
No, I don't think they focused on his feet very much. Being a secret spy man, maybe he wore his good shoes under the big huge shoes. Yeah.
And the big huge shoes just like lifted up and they had like blades on them.
Yeah, they had little jet packs on it. And he had a Heeley on. Well, anyways, he died.
Yep. Rest in peace, 009.
Yeah. So, anyhow, what happened after that?
Fabergé egg.
The Fabergé eggs, that ends up that MI6 thinks that Russia's involved, and lo and behold, they are. Yeah.
Damn you, Russia!
We meet this general who is not the head of the KGB, because that character is in this.
He's a renegade.
He's
Orlov.
A renegade. Orlov, you point there, thank you. Played by Steven Bekov. General Orlov, thank you. So yeah, he really wants to get the war started while Russia has the advantage. And maybe that's a good idea. No, I mean it's not, because it's very bad for the world. But I'm just saying, like, maybe for that dynasty to have survived. Anyhow.
Just in a brick wall. He goes to the big auction. I remember that.
That's right. Yeah. So the Fabergé, they're like, we got to go to the auction that it's at to see who's going to bid on it, because that's probably what the Russians' plans were.
We're doing We're doing other films after this. We're doing a big day.
They're all the same.
And Uncharted, not to spoil what we're talking about later this week, but Uncharted has an auction scene.
Yeah.
And all I can think of when I'm trying to think of the Bond auction scene is what happened in Uncharted. I'm just like, no, Bond. I don't think Bond had somebody with him.
No.
Bond was the one bidding, and he was increasing the bid.
Yeah, really high, trying to see who really wanted it.
Exactly.
And in doing so, they found Kamal Khan, played by Louis Jourdan, maybe Louis Jourdan. Yes, because it says French film and television actor, so I would say so. And he is quite handsome.
He really is, yeah.
His headshot here. He ends up working for Octopussy.
Oh,
that's what they find out. And Octopussy is played by Maud Adams, and she is a jewel smuggler. Sure. And I don't know if Bond finds out that there's something bigger going on or what, but he kind of, after seducing Octopussy, like every movie.
Of course.
What's he do with his dirty little fingers, Greg?
I honestly can't remember a lot of the Octopussy stuff, even though she, as a character, had more power than a lot of the other female characters they've had in the past.
True.
It seems like they keep getting more and more closer to the mark of a good female character.
This is true.
Without ever getting to a good female character.
Yeah.
They're trying really hard. But
maybe
I do remember thinking she was better. I was just I really liked her. I don't remember anything that she did. Everything, all of her involvement in this movie is just lost to me.
Yeah.
As is most of this movie. I feel really bad, but it's just this isn't my shtick. This is spy films I just shut off, and it's impossible. I don't think I was doing anything else. I think I was watching the movie. I don't think I was performing any other activity, but
I can't remember. I do know that I had to watch it in 2 settings. I did a lot of work this week. We're in a text week for a show. And for anybody who works in theater, when you're shorthanded, you run behind.
Mm-hmm.
So I was there, pretty much day and night. It was a lot. But anyways.
It's been rough weeks.
It's been some time since I've watched the 2 segments of this movie that I watched. But I'm trying to synopsize it. And after he meets Octopussy, he kind of accuses her, and I feel like this is kind of the crux of their relationship. He kind of accuses her of whatever bad thing that he thinks is going on. Mm-hmm. And she's like, you are an assassin. You may work for your government, but you kill people for a living. I smuggle jewelry.
Didn't he also... Like, there was a connection between them, too. Like, didn't he, like, kill her father or, like, arrest her father or something?
Oh, yeah, there was something like that.
I can't remember.
That might have been in a different movie, though, too, but I think you're right.
Yeah, I feel like he did something to her. That's why she knows him, and she's just like, that's why she's very adamant that she's like, you are...
I know the other movie that I'm thinking of, it was The Spy Who Loved Me.
Oh, yeah.
That he killed her brother at the beginning of the movie. Fiance?
Something.
Was it? I thought it was her brother.
Maybe it was all 3.
Triple X!
It's spies, man. It's like a soap opera all up in there.
Agent XXX.
Agent XXX.
Okay, so...
Bond. No, it's 007.
007.
Oh, rest in peace, Bernard.
Rest in peace.
This still does have Desmond Llewellyn, and we'll say it every single episode, Desmond Llewellyn and Lois Maxwell returning still as our strong Q in Moneypenny.
That's right.
There's... it has the iconic Q scene where you go to a strange underground lab where he's working on his weapons, and you see some just ludicrous, you would never use it in any possible way, machinery. This one
was in India, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because there was a couple of Indian guys at the beginning of the movie that were helping Bond that I thought were super cool.
VJ,
thank you. My screen is too small and my eyes are too bad. So VJ, and I really thought that his name was BJ when we were watching the movie.
Yeah.
I did. But I was like, oh, maybe that's a thing there.
When your eyes are going out and you're sitting like 15 feet, not that far, but like 10 feet away from the computer screen, it definitely does not look like VJ.
No, but like when I was watching the movie, I'm saying when I was just listening to it, it sounded like BJ.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I thought his name was. But anyways, it's VJ, and it's played by VJ Amrit Raj. That's how I would say it, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. So he is basically his valet in India. While he's investigating Camille Khan.
I remember him.
Yeah, and I thought he was a pretty cool character. In that... I don't know if I want to say what happens.
Yeah, I guess not to spoil it for those, but there is a point of the movie where he... his attendance on screen goes down, I will say.
Yeah.
And it was upsetting.
Yes.
I did not like that.
Yeah, I was upset about that too.
But it wasn't like... upsetting in it was a racist or politically incorrect way. It was just a scene where I was just like, damn it.
Yeah, it's I like that guy. So I guess you found out he's dead.
His screen time just goes down. His screen time just goes down. That's it.
All right. Well, I guess that's what the plot is in the movie, is finding out what the Russians and Octopussy or Camille Khan have to do with each other.
Yeah.
And I think that part, I feel like the synopsized part, we've made it through, and now we're just here trying to talk about it.
Oh, God. It's only been 15 minutes, man. That's not good. It's probably also 13 now that we cut it down.
So this one, it did jump around a lot from place to place again.
Yeah.
But the circus stuff, that was all pretty fun.
Yeah, and I do.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny because it comes full circle. I don't know why it has to, but it does. Bond at the end is in a clown costume, and that's hilarious.
That scene is so good.
Seeing Roger Moore in a clown costume is so funny.
So, Octopussy, I want to go back and talk about how he finds out about Octopussy, though.
If we made money off of this would be like the one episode that we would not make any money off of. How many times we say pussy?
But do you think that at the beginning of the episode, when we say this is about Octopussy, that will count? Do you think that will count against us?
Yeah.
Well, YouTube, you're wrong. We're talking about it in a very...
We don't make money
clinical way.
Not yet.
We don't make money off of YouTube. That's true.
Well,
like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. And if you also want to help out financially, you can go down to patreon.com/greenandface. Let's check it out.
If you like our rambles and bambles.
Yeah, we have exclusive episodes for certain tiers. Check that out. It's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, here we go. Back to Octopussy. Yeah.
Wrap up time?
No. There's more to talk about. So, that scene where he's a clown, that was probably my favorite James Bond scene so far. And
that's fair.
I think that the ski scene in The Spy That Loved Me was the first one. That scene up until now.
See, I still like the ski scene. I think that
scene's good.
It's so good. It has the great... What is it? It's not the Union Jack? That's not right?
Yeah.
It is the Union Jack? Yeah. That great moment where the parachute just comes out. Yeah. I love it. That's such a good scene. The clown scene is funny. I will say that. I do enjoy it, but...
It's so good, though.
And Roger Moore gets to act like... I do like the bomb, because there is a bomb threat. I remember
it's
that
an atomic bomb, too.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, so I did... Alright, so this general guy is crazy.
He really bad shit.
He stole jewelry to pay for an American bomb to try to get to frame the Americans. So there's to spoil the mystery for you that I was trying not to spoil. But we needed more to talk about.
We're not 20 minutes. Fluff.
Oh, we're sorry. This is somebody's favorite movie. I know it is.
That is one true thing, though, about it being short and it having the name Octopussy. I will probably have the most views that we've had in a while on it, because people will be like, "Pussy, 20 minutes."
I got time for 20 minutes of pussy. Oh shit, we're bad. I don't know. So, let's talk about the movie. The clown scene. I really do want to talk about the clown scene because it's funny. He gets dressed up in the clown's suit so that he can sneak in,
right, and
get on stage.
But that doesn't work that well at all.
It doesn't work that well at all because the crowd think it's part of the act, and he's so good at escaping, being caught and stuff that and being in the clown makeup, it is very comical.
Yeah,
and the kids and the people are just having a riot with it. They're like, this is the best clown act we've ever seen.
Why was the guy at the beginning in a clown costume?
Because he was undercover at the circus.
For what reason? What's the detachment? I can't remember.
So I think he found out about the jewelry smuggling.
Right. Okay.
And that's why he took the egg to prove it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The fake one.
Yeah. But he couldn't get any information other than that to them. There is a point that a flash drive gets put into the egg.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah.
That was pretty interesting. But I don't think that tech was that small at that time.
Probably not.
But maybe.
A thumb drive.
The secret.
Batman joke.
Gross. All right, we made it to 20 minutes.
All right, we did it. All right, closing statements. I mean, we'll edit it down so that we'll be under We'll probably be at like 18 right now or
well,
something.
we
like
can
that.
ramble a little bit in the closing.
Exactly.
Statements.
That's what we're good at. We're good at that.
Yeah.
That's what we fake white, green, faceless people do.
That's right. Fake white.
No.
So I guess you want me to go first.
I wish I was.
I give it a face because I did enjoy watching it.
That's fair.
I think we just should have tackled the whole Roger Moore section.
It's been a long haul. It's been a very long haul.
I think that's really what it is. I think I would remember this more if it was just a touch less of the formula. It did have things that were less of the formula.
Yeah.
Like Octopussy herself. Damn it. At one point I wanted to talk about how he found out about Octopussy.
Okay.
There's this other character that he slept with, the other Bond girl who works for Octopussy. What was her name? I believe it was Magda, played by Christina Wayborn. Let's see if we got a picture here. Wikipedia. You need to get photographs.
Donate.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Give them money.
All right. So, Magda, she sleeps with Bond like
you do.
Like every character.
You would too.
Not Roger Moore, I don't think. Sorry, Roger.
Okay, that's fair. I might.
Sorry.
Depends on how charming he's being.
That's true. Anyways, when he's sleeping with her, he discovers a tattoo, an obviously fake tattoo of an octopus.
yeah.
And he says, what's this for? And she says, oh, that's my little Octopussy. And he's like, his face like gets all that Roger Moore screwed up face.
Yeah.
Like,
he's just like, oh my.
Oh my. And then he finds out that it's actually in reference to this organization. Yeah, there's like this island that's just women. That's another thing that we could talk about.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty neat.
Yeah, because that's how Octopussy operates. She just lives on this island that's full of women, no men allowed, except for Kamal Khan, who is like, he's like a necessary evil to her or something like that. Like to help her smuggling ring.
You know what that reminds me of?
What's that?
Reminds me of The Woman King, which I just watched. Yeah. It's in theaters now, and if you want to get my review, I know we already pitched this, but if you want to get my review on The Woman King, check out Green and Faceless.
Patreon.com/Green and Faceless, where you can check out Bangers and Hash.
Yeah.
If you pledge at the $5 tier, thank you.
Yeah, it's our exclusive episode where I'll talk about Woman King, which takes this idea. I mean, it's a real life thing. This very, very small idea in this movie, it makes it a big idea for that movie. Yeah, it's really cool. But it is really cool in this one, too. In a way.
In a way. Like, it does give Octopussy more of a character. I don't know if they gave her actual name, but goddamn, we've been saying it a lot.
Hey man, it's just that's what you're tuning in for. You wanted to hear it.
And also, if you really want to know, if you really want to get it spoiled for you, Octopussy was a pet name from her father.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't like that. But that's because he liked octopuses. Octopus. He liked octopus.
Octopussy?
I don't think it's octopi.
Octopussy?
I don't think it's octopussy either, because that doesn't do anything. It's nothing.
it's how you get Octopussy. Oh, no.
Okay, so what do you got to say about it?
I don't remember this movie at all. Like, it's all... I'm broken. I'm broken to the Bond formula.
Yeah.
They've gone back to textbook. It's fine. If you like Bond, you'll like this Bond movie. It's a pretty much another, just, I guess it's probably a classic with a name like that. It's got to be. Like, people remember it.
Right. People remember the title.
I remembered listening to the theme song at the beginning and hoping that, I was wondering how they're going to work that title into the song, and I don't think they did. I don't think so at all.
Maybe the title was really sly.
Yeah. I was just really hoping for like a Frank Sinatra, like, you know, somebody going all in for Octopussy. I was really hoping for it, man, but nothing. But I give it 2 stars. It's fine. It's not my stick, and you guys know that by now. If you've been listening along, you know that spy movies are just. I can't pay attention to it. I have too much ADHD. I get lost. They're so dense with information and stuff, and I'm just like, I want to watch a movie and enjoy the art of the movie. So I want it to be deep and intriguing. But I also, at the same time, want it to be a little bit blockbustery and, you know, and smooth. Right. Because I've become that kind of an audience person.
Review of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, or however that combination goes.
That's right. You got it.
That was how that movie felt the whole time. It was like, I can't keep track of what's happening because there's nothing happening.
Yeah. But I mean, there's nothing happening, but there's so much happening.
Yeah,
it's so dense with like, I get you. And it's like, I thought I would love that movie because of the cast. It has such a big cast.
But you gotta be a detective to get into that movie.
You really gotta love your spy, man.
Yeah, that's true. Well, something I wanted to mention that we did not is that they did have a new actor play M in this movie.
Did they have a new M?
Yeah, his name was Robert Brown.
I
did remember him being in the movie after looking it up there, but I did just see him in there. And really, actually, what drew me in was Robert Brown, because I know a person named Robert Brown.
Bobby B.
Yeah. That's what we called him. That's what we called him, Bobby B.
Well, I think that's been fun. It's been a nice little episode. I like being in the same room. We'll try to figure it out. I don't know. It helps us because, you know, when we're separate.
Yeah, we're better timing.
Yeah, when we're separated, we're destroyed by lag and by audio issues.
I can't interrupt you, and then you just pick back up.
Exactly. Yeah, but it feels more natural too to be interrupted in person. When you're interrupted by lag, you're just like, you start a sentence and then the interruption happens, and it's like, well, what? Because then you're like, your brain was so focused on saying something, and it's just like, Whereas in real life, when you get interrupted, it's just like, I can focus immediately on something else, you know, on what's happening. Yeah. But we'll figure it out. We'll keep playing with it. We'll try to...
We're going to make it better.
We want to make it better. We want to make the show great. You can help us with that. You can give us feedback, comments, wherever, reviews, wherever. Like, let us know what we can do to improve.
If you really like us, give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts.
If you like us, okay, give us 3 or 4. That's fine. Am I not supposed to say that? Am I supposed to say that?
You're not shooting the algorithm or whatever you call it.
I gotta go hard fucking core here.
All right, that's the episode, I think.
Thanks for listening, guys. Love ya. I am the Green Traveler from Gorsh.
And I am the Faceless Leon. Safe travels and good night. Green and Faceless on the Couch is a proud production of FictionWorks 19. Are you a fan of the show? Feel free to contact us at greenandfacelessfans@gmail.com or visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/greenandfaceless. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, or rate us on Apple Podcasts. Thank you so much for listening.